Over a period of time, our people can recall being classified and reclassified by the federal government as particular titles or labels inside of their census taking process every 10 years. And with that comes political judgment, where our people are referred to by whatever name is chosen by the government through its laws, policies, and even its media. And over the course of this government's lifespan, the indigenous Niji were referred to by the government as Indian, Wild Indian, Urban Indian, Negro Indian, and then Negro, Colored, Afro-Indian, Ameri-Indian, Afro-American, American Indian, and then Black, and now African American or Black American.
So basically, according to Dane Calloway, he's stating that Black Americans were called all types of names throughout the decades, all of them stemming from wild Indians or I don't know, some other stuff. What I have here is basically what they used throughout the decades to actually classify the census, help classify the classifications in the actual census. So measuring race and ethnicity across the decades 1790 to 2012. Okay, so we're just going to go over that. Okay, we're going to start from the beginning of the census of when it was created, which was in 1790, right here. Now, it was virtually unchanged all the way until 1860. So all of these categories are slaves, free white men, free white males and females, and other free persons. It went like that. So it goes from here to here and back and forth. Now, when we go over to 1860, that's when they add Indians, and then the Chinese people, and then Black and mulatto. Notice that there is still nowhere on this chart that says what Dane Calloway said. Okay? So it's pretty much the same. They, in a little bit further up, and I want to say it looks like 1910, they added the other category. Okay? And that was at the bottom too. In 1930, they added Mexican. Mind you, they still have the same things going on up here. There's Indian, which is different from Negro. So they went from Black to Negro. I still don't see what he's talking about. There's two different categories here. And yes, Mexican was a race back then. So that was a little different. I don't know if anybody else knew that. And then moving further down the line. Now, this is where it gets to be a little bit, where they start getting, and this is into 1970s. This is where they're getting into the differences, like origin, descent Mexican, Puerto Rico, Cuban, what have you, Hawaiian, white, other, Negro or Black, Indian. Okay? Still, not one iota of what this man is talking about. Over here, they added Eskimo Indians. I don't know if they started it there. They actually started it down here in 1980. So I'm just wondering. All of this is a quick Google search. It is government records. I am so, how can people just not look things up and just take things at face value? It's really ridiculous.